guys, PortalMaster9351 here, and in today's video, I've got some interesting things that I want to talk to you about and show you guys. So, I recently saw on Instagram that Toys for Bob redid their website, and they basically added this new home screen, which of course contains images of 4 Skylanders from the 4 Skylander games that they've worked on: Spyro from Spyro's Adventure, T-Rex from Giants, Snapshot from Trap Team, and Golden Queen from Imaginators. Makes enough sense to me. They show off the characters that are in games they made. Nothing too particularly interesting there. Toys for Bob is only known for making Skylanders games. Of course, they have made other games, but pretty much they're only known for the Skylanders games, and, well, that's pretty much it. But they did redo a few things, and so I did a little bit of digging. First up, I thought I was going to have to do a whole video on, like, how this one homepage is significant. I was like, that's going to be real clickbaity. I don't know how I can do that, but I was like, let's do a little more digging. Let's see what I can find. So I clicked on jobs, and it says it's got 4 careers that it has for, you know, featured jobs. It's got senior executive producer, senior animation tools engineer, senior technical artist, and Unreal engineer. Oh, I don't want to that. No, thank you, Windows Alert. So if we go to Unreal engineer, we can see on here that it's like blah, 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 blah. Nothing particularly interesting there. We can go to senior technical artist, and we can go like, it's pretty much the same thing. We got a step in hand lead with yeah, it's not a whole lot of things there. We go to senior animation tools engineer. Let's see what that has to offer, and it's just more boring stuff, if you know what I mean. But then we go to senior executive producer, and we find that there's a few interesting things here. It's very long, first up, and yes, I read the whole thing, pretty much. And, well, let's just say, for the first little bit, there's not a ton of really interesting things there. We can see that there are a few interesting things. This person has got to be in charge of a lot of things. Marketing, public relations, sales, supply chain, Activision, like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that this guy has got to keep up with. And that is, you know, this is a huge job. It's not just like a worker bee. This is a senior executive producer. That is a big job. And so you would think, you know, the cool stuff is in this part, but that's not where it is. Where is the cool stuff? This. Fluent in French is a plus. What does that have to do with anything here? Why is being fluent in French important in the slightest? Like, for real, why does anyone care? Well, I got to thinking, who could Toys for Bob be working with from France? You know, I was like, there's not a whole lot of French people that live in California. If you're French and you live in California, I'm sorry if I offended you, but I don't think there's that many of you to my knowledge. But I got to thinking, okay, where do people speak French? Well, France, obviously. Who's in France that Toys for Bob could work with? And I was drawing a blank, but then I was like, you know what? Isn't there a place in Canada that speaks French? And I was like, you know, they've worked with Beenox in the past. I know that for sure. And I think they're in Canada. So let me see. Where are they located? And sure enough, they are located in Quebec City, Canada. Beenox. The people who have made the Skylanders Superchargers for this, they co-produced it on all of these. They helped with the racing on the Wii and the 3DS, and they also helped remaster Modern Warfare. So, you know, that's kind of interesting. But, like, which one is Quebec? Well, it just so happens that that is the one where the official language of Quebec is French, not English. The Canadian province that speaks French is the place where Beenox is based. So who could the senior executive producer be communicating with in French? Beenox. Toys for Bob, mainly known for making Skylanders games. Beenox, yeah, sure. They've done the B-movie game. The B-movie game. By all known logic, the B-movie game should not have been able to fly off the store shelves. That was a crappy joke. But anyways, they've made the Skylanders games. They've helped with them in the past. What does Toys for Bob do? They make the Skylanders games. What do they have on their website? Skylanders from the games they've made. That's what they have on their website. Beenox, they speak French. Senior executive producer needs to speak French. They fits together. Beenox and Toys for Bob might be working together on a Skylanders game. It's pretty much confirmed, in my opinion, that they're working together. Like, I mean, honestly, what else could they need someone to be fluent in French for? I doubt they have that many French workers at Toys for Bob. It's probably to communicate with the good folks over at Beenox. That's gotta be what it's for. And so, like, guys, I think I've cracked this. You know, it says senior executive producer is a new job. I'm guessing they just posted this, because otherwise I have a hard time imagining that someone would not have caught this. Like, I know a whole bunch of useless crap, like Beenox is based in Canada. There's a place in Canada that speaks French, and, you know, I connected the dots and stuff like that, but I don't think it takes, like, a genius. I'm pretty sure most people could have figured that out, and so I'm assuming that this has not been up for that long, and so I'm actually really kind of proud of myself for discovering this, because I think this is something that could have just gotten glossed over otherwise in a seemingly insignificant job description. But guys, I think this may be the missing key that we're looking for to proving that the Skylanders franchise is actually still alive and that there is still another game that is coming. I've said for a while, you know, I think there's a good chance that there could be a Skylanders game in 2018 or 2019, and honestly, with this, it makes me pretty sure that there's going to be a game in 2019. Why not 2018? Well, let's be honest, guys. If they're just now trying to hire the senior executive producer, what are the odds they're going to get one out in 2018? Well, I mean, what are the actual odds? I'm thinking early 2019 instead of, like, late 2019, but in all honesty, guys, that's a completely separate video. But guys, like, this is huge. We have possibly discovered a linking Toys for Bob and Beenox, the developers that were responsible for several Skylanders games, pretty much exclusively known for Skylanders, that are doing things. And I know that there's a whole bunch of other stuff on here about, like, Unreal Engineer and like working with the Unreal Engine, and I know that Skylanders does not use the Unreal Engine. It could be a separate project. They could be redoing Skylanders graphics again in Unreal. I honestly don't know, guys, but for real, I can't think of anything other than this is the missing link we've been looking for to match Toys for Bob and Beenox and Guys, this is huge. And so I'm not saying it's confirmed that they're working together on a Skylanders game. I think it's basically confirmed they're working together. I'm not saying it's confirmed that they're working together on a Skylanders game, but for goodness sakes, guys, the element symbols are up here from Skylanders. And then there's weird symbols like from their Tiki office and stuff like that. But guys, what else could they be? What else? Tell me down in the comments what else you think it could be, because I, for real, don't think it could be that many other things. Like, what else could it be? So please, guys, tell me down in the comments what you think of this. I'm not trying to clickbait, because I legitimately believe that they're working on a Skylanders game. Not saying it's confirmed, but it is what I think wholeheartedly at this point. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Like I keep saying, tell me down in the comments what you think of this whole thing, because, like, I am, for real, super duper curious what you guys think. Anyways, though, like I said, that's all I have for you guys today. This has been Portal Master 9351. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.